Our very own Dr. Ordon wears many hats. He's a world-class surgeon and a TV star, but the best one yet, he's a family guy. So let's catch up with the Ordons.
Growing up in Connecticut really was an idyllic childhood.
From the time we were young kids, we were always playing Marco Polo with my dad in the pool. We lived on the water too, which was really nice. So all of us were always kind of going boating, kayaking, playing with our dogs in the water.
It was an ideal upbringing.
So back when we were living in Connecticut, my dad had a practice.
I'd been around medicine from a very early age. Whether it was, Dad always had medical tools around the house. We had frozen breast implants in the freezer.
If there's one thing that I can say about my family, we are never serious.
He calls me 8-ball, and that's from my grandfather. He'd always call us 8-balls when we did something stupid.
So I only call my dad by his nickname, which is Fasa for Mufasa from Lion King. He actually called me Dewy because he said from when I was young I had this sort of bright, dewy baby skin, and he always called me Dewy ever since.
Graduating from high school, I just kind of wanted to surf and scuba dive and bum around. It was really towards my senior year when I realized I really kind of got to figure my shit out.
So after I graduated from high school, I ended up going to Georgetown University for college. During my sophomore year of college at Georgetown, I had the opportunity to travel to Varanasi, India with my dad for a medical trip. And it was just really humbling, I think, in a way, and I think it really instilled in me the power that medicine has to change lives for people on a daily basis.
When I told my dad I was going to USC Medical School, he was ecstatic because that's his alma mater.
Certainly the Trojans were always very popular in our household, and I will admit for a period of time I thought I was going to become a third Trojan as well, but I ended up getting into UCLA, better school. My dad was always pretty vocal about wanting one of his kids to go into plastics.
Definitely wanted me to pursue plastic surgery.
So I absolutely know that my dad is proud of my decision to go into psychiatry. And I think mental health is something that I have always believed very, very strongly in, and I'm very passionate about it.
Approaching medical school, my initial interest was in neurology. But so because I like surgery and I like neurology, you're able to take a neurosurgery selective, and it changed my life.
Truthfully, my parents have had every possible influence in my life on the person I've ended up becoming.
My dad is my biggest role model.
Overall, I have to say that so much of where my life has gone has really been a direct influence of my dad and my relationship.
Before starting residency, he actually gave me one simple piece of advice, and was never burn any bridges. And that's something I took to heart. It just highlights the importance of being good to people, even when they're not being good to you.
And it's so nice to be able to call him my best friend.
Dad, 8-ball, love you.
Love you, Fasa.